So have some Java before we get started. Hi Dawn.
How are you, Jane?
Good to see you.
You as well.
Thank you. So today joining me on Java with Jean is Dawn Ellison of Easy Breezy Media. We're here today to talk about her business, and what I'd like to do is start with talking about the name of your company and your branding.
You got it.
So, just kind of tell me about what gave you the inspiration to name it Easy Breezy.
Great question. In fact, just recently, I've had several former clients and new clients ask me what is with the name, because they know how passionate I am about my company and the way I go about doing business. So they're assuming that it's going to be this really chill company on the beach with pina coladas, and it's actually everything but. I titled the name Easy Breezy Media because I feel it should be completely turnkey for the client. So myself and my team, we do all the heavy lifting. We make all the phone calls, all the emails, handle all the minutia, so clients can actually sit back and relax.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
So you make it easy breezy for me, as an
for
example,
you.
as a client.
And crazy for us, but that's okay.
You are focusing on 3 different areas of your business. You mentioned that you're focusing on health and wellness and philanthropy, and what was the third area?
Social media, it's really evolving as we go along. So as I navigate the waters of entrepreneurship, I'm finding I start off in one direction and then I completely switch gears depending on what my clients need at the time.
Okay.
So I have a very strong broadcast background. So radio has always been my first and foremost, my go-to. And then oftentimes clients will need PR, social media, video, branding. I had a client just last week who needed branding. Literally had to figure out what his company's all about and who he is. So I think that's really important as well.
So you're offering flexibility with the type of solutions and services that you're offering, is what I'm hearing.
Yes, absolutely. And health and wellness has always been my first and foremost. I've had clients dating back from the early 90s when I put hospitals on the air when nobody else was really advertising hospitals. That's evolved into nutraceuticals, alternative medicine, and really any type of health and wellness. So it's never been bigger than it is right now. Philanthropy is something that's very near and dear to my heart. So many companies have a charity that either they have their own foundation or they have a charity that they're very passionate about. So we partner with companies who actually bring auction bars and charity bars to the table. Anything from jewelry bars to sports memorabilia, experiential trips. And this helps the company and the foundation raise tens of thousands of dollars without any expense to them. So again, it gets back to why and how we make it turnkey for the client.
So you're bringing your passion into the business solutions, and it sounds like the customer experiential engagement that you've created, or the customer experience that you're creating. Is that right? Yeah,
it really is. Again, everything's evolving as we've only been up and running for about 6 months now, so it's absolutely evolving and changing as the needs change, and we're living in a new media world right now, so it's very different than it used to be. And clients, everybody wants everything at the speed of light, instant gratification, and a lot of people are not really educated. They just hear something new and exciting and they want to jump on board. I think it's really important for a company, our company such as yourself, to be able to bring that decades of expertise to the table, because many people are taken for a ride if they just jump on with a company that they've never heard of who promises them the world.
Right. So it sounds like you're enjoying being an entrepreneur.
Yes,
There's a big
I don't sleep very much,
difference
but
from coming from the corporate world, as we all know.
Absolutely.
So how do you enjoy being an entrepreneur?
I do enjoy it. I enjoy it very much. It's nice that it gives me the flexibility as well. It's really interesting because we can do so much now. Having my own shop, I can do so much as opposed to only selling for one station or one cluster. It really runs the gamut. So it's exciting.
Good, good. So branding is key with any type of advertising. What is unique with the type of messaging that you bring to your audience?
I really listen, and my team really listens. We always keep the client's vision top of mind. So the first thing I always say, I go back to, if you can wave your magic wand, what is your vision to the client? Where are you now? Where do you want to be? And how do you plan on getting there? Because some people have dreams of grandeur and they don't have the money to back it up. Other clients have no idea what their vision is, and I think that's important for everyone to take a step back and to figure out what it is, what's their vision. And then myself and my team will create a logo first and foremost. We'll design a website for them or revamp their website. Everything is about the branding of the client, and it has to remain consistent throughout social media, radio, print, TV. Really everything they do has to portray their brand.
Now you also mentioned that you focus, in addition to your branding, social media, health and wellness, and philanthropy, that you focus on the Jersey Shore.
Yes.
So how does that fit into Easy Breezy Media?
Well, perfect name, for example. And again, when I was coming up with the name, I wanted something that was true to me and represented me as Dawn Ellison and my brand. And all those years I commuted to New York, and we're looking about probably 20 years, you know. I always used to say, let's just make it easy breezy for the client. Let's make it so that we're speaking to a 5-year-old. Keep it super simple is one of my key lines. So as I decided to bring it to the Jersey Shore, there's so much thriving business in Asbury Park and everywhere down the shore year round. I thought it was important to focus on the local businesses as well. So everybody knows there's a lot of business in New York and Philly, but there's a ton of business in our own backyard.
So Dawn, I'm noticing that what's trending these days is a lot of short-term video and versus the long form, Meerkat, and a variety of different types of forms of video, podcasts, etc. What are you seeing in the industry?
Live streaming video is huge right now. Ever since South by Southwest a couple months ago, that was just the hottest thing going on. So you have Meerkat, you have Periscope. People just want to have access to real-time information. Also, what's really popular is podcasting, which again, from my radio background, I'm extremely familiar. I still think it's a really good idea if people are on traditional radio, they have that podcast, which they then, it's really they're getting more bang for their buck because they have that live interaction with clients on the air, and then they also have that podcast to blast out through social media.
Dawn, do you have any special promotions for our viewers today?
Absolutely. What I'd like to do, Jean, is offer 50% off of any website development, and they can certainly just go to your site and mention Easy Breezy or whatever, and then we're happy to extend a 50% off to them.
Oh, wonderful. So we'll be extending that promotion that Dawn has kindly extended to our viewers, and you can find out more by going to jeancrissmedia.com/blog. Search that through the video, Easy Breezy Media, Java with Jean. So thank you for joining us today on Java with Jean, Dawn.
Thank you so much.
And I look forward to seeing you at the Jersey Shore.
Absolutely. We'll have to go and hang out and
have a little Java
absolutely.
And maybe a little cocktail.
Would love that. Overlooking the ocean if it ever warms up.
Yes, and we'll see you next time on Java with Jean.